Now, let me tell you, you women, we love doing our squats.
Yeah.
You
Do
know,
we love
need
it?
to- I mean,
No.
I think because the results of it
Yes.
is it becomes like encouraging, empowering, and motivating.
Because you can
When
look right in them jeans.
Okay, you don't want no droopiness down here. So
Yeah.
the squats definitely target your glutes. So we all know the buttocks, our derriere, is that the whole muscle is our glutes. So you have 3 different glutes back there, and doing squats targets all of that. So there are different variations of squats. Welcome to the Mind Our Business podcast, where we dive into life's challenges and triumphs while exploring the world of entrepreneurship. Here you'll get honest conversations, practical insights, and inspiring stories that will empower you to reign supreme in business and life. We're all about real talk, real life, and real business.
That's right.
So in this refreshing episode of Mind Our Business podcast, we're going to get real about something that affects us all. And that's how to take care of our bodies when life won't slow down. From our hectic schedules to mental health challenges, we're diving into the truth about diet, exercise, and sustainable wellness. So before we get into all of that, let's do some introductions of all these beautiful ladies around me.
I'm Dr. Carmen, and I'm the founder of Dr. Carmen Empowers. And through workshops, coaching, and also academic lectures, we help people dismantle stigma, rewrite unhealthy narratives, and feel seen, celebrated, and confident in their truth.
I'm Simona. I'm a fashion stylist and a personal shopper, a vintage curator, curating looks with you in mind.
And I'm Carla Shahid, the realtor, as well as certified real estate planner, where I help people build, protect, and transfer wealth through real estate.
And this is your girl, Tamika, the certified recreation therapist, focusing on inclusion and adaptive recreation, always advocating for those with disabilities as well as our senior population.
And I am GeeGee Garcia, owner and director of Vibe Together and Move Space Collective.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
How you feel, ladies?
Woo!
Good.
Great.
I'm tired.
You tired? I think
Yeah.
this is the first one where I'm actually sitting in the middle, so it feels nice to be surrounded by you guys.
Yes.
So I appreciate you.
I
guys.
like having you in the
Appreciate
middle.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, we're going to kick it off with
Gigi
a
in the middle.
quote.
Where's she at?
We're going to kick it off with a quote,
Okay.
and it's by Dr. Rovenia Brock, also known as Dr. Ro. She's a nutritionist.
Love her.
And I appreciate you, Dr. Carmen, for, putting me on to her because, I mean,
Nice.
she's everything. So she says, I just can't tell you the number of times I've counseled people about the thing they just can't seem to put a finger on that makes them sad. Their spirits don't sing, and they don't see the sunshine, the flowers, and the beauty of life, all because they carry around extra weight. But they just can't seem to get to the point of doing anything about it. Does that hit anything for you?
Ooh, yes. Yes.
I think that was pretty black and white to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have definitely been like,
you-
why am I sad? Oh my
Really?
goodness. Yeah. Yeah, like that feeling of just being sad. I mean, it's temporary, but some days you just wake up and you just feel like, but I know what
What is causing you that?
because I'm not doing what I need to do. I'm not getting up. I'm not eating right. I'm not moving my body.
Exactly.
You know, my thoughts aren't in a positive space. So that's what probably gets me into that sad feeling.
Yeah.
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 And that hits home for me too, because I've been up and down throughout the years. But a lot of times I just can't push myself to go. Then I try stuff on for myself and others, and I'm like, why am I not going to the gym? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. I have to make that 1 hour, that 4% work for me. But sometimes I can just get into I'm going somewhere and I don't feel like trying stuff on, or I may wait to the last minute because I haven't been doing what I want to do. But I know other people too where I see that they've never been on the other side of that weight. I'll get that weight off. I ain't gonna let it sit on me too long. But but I.
But that's good you realize.
Right.
That's good she
But
realizes.
I get into it. But I see other people who something is holding them
Yeah.
back, and I just,
Right.
so people I know personally. So
That's that. Yeah. Because I just I feel like people don't really understand, but what the culprit and really why we feel and act and think certain ways is because of what we're fueling our bodies, right? Like, have you all gotten to a point, or have you ever experienced a time where you noticed changes in your mental, physical, and your spiritual, and then you got to the point where, man, if I took better care of myself, maybe all of this would change.
Well, that happens for me. My body is very sensitive because of me dealing with the lupus and the scleroderma.
Oh,
and so I feel everything. I feel
my
everything,
goodness.
and I can tell when I have not eaten right
Mm.
the day before. So in 1 week, I can have a total shift
Yeah.
in energy level,
Right.
in my emotional state, because of me not eating correct
Mm.
or not exercising. And then I just have to kind of get myself rebooted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah. You have to
That-
get remotivated, which is always hard when you kind
It
of slip it off.
is.
fall
Yeah.
off.
It
It's so
is.
hard
Yeah.
to get back on.
Yeah.
It's essential.
So
why I
what helped you to, when you realized that, when you got to that point, what helped you to move forward? What got you past that?
That's what I was going to say.
Mindset.
I watch a lot of documentaries,
You do.
and that helps.
There's some good
you know,
documentaries
there's
out
so
too.
many good documentaries,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's really helped me kind of experiment on my body. And I really did that. I said, okay. I'm going to take, dairy out of my body, and
Hello.
then let me see how I feel. And I'm like, oh my God, I got more energy. Oh, my body's not hurting. So that's
Right.
kind of what I've done just by looking at the documentaries. Oh, I need to eat more sweet potatoes. So, those things is what kind of motivate me and kind of keep me on track. Because I don't have a workout partner. I don't have someone that mentor that, is eating the way I want to eat. And so I really have to get that motivation from the documentaries.
So documentaries is your
what helps me.
self-motivation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I got to stay watching them because that helps me get that
Reminder.
I didn't eat right. Let me get it together.
Yeah.
Yes.
And me, I get too lazy and sleepy,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I'm sluggish. I
Ooh,
miss that
that is
energy.
so true.
And then also my skin will do a number on me. Like I'll start
Hello.
getting pimples or different things, or I can tell when I'm eating bad. I'm feeling
Okay.
bloaty, feeling too much, drinking, puffy. So
Yes.
my body does take a toll. So when I'm in a good, clean eating exercise routine,
Yeah.
I feel so much more energetic. I'm already upbeat, but let me get on some other stuff. You think I'm on some other stuff, So, but
Right.
I don't like to feel that way.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, when you fuel your bodies and you feed your bodies with things that it's not supposed to have, or getting too much of bad things, then it will definitely have an immediate effect
It
on you,
will.
especially when you get older. You know what I mean? And your body's not the same because it's actually breaking down. So fueling it with the things you need is going to help maintain it and give you the energy.
I'm one of those that I know exactly what I should be doing, what I should be
Yeah, okay,
eating.
you know what you
I
guys
know
don't need to be
what
eating.
food is going to make me feel good and all of that kind of stuff.
See, that's
But
good.
sometimes
That's
those
good, you know that.
chicken McNuggets be having me in a
calling your name.
chokehold. Be having me in a chokehold.
Right.
And then, stress you get busy and you
Lord.
just go through the line. Can I get some chicken McNuggets made to order, please? And then can I get a Diet Coke? And then
Not a
Not
Diet
made to
Coke.
order.
made to order. That's the trick.
I'm gonna
Made
get
to
a
order
Diet
because when
Coke.
it's crispy and then you put it in the sweet and sour sauce. But
I can't.
right.
That's not the sweet
Do a
sauce.
promo.
I love it. But too much of that, I'm feeling like crap.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like crap. In fact, I feel guilty after I eat it, but it's just like a temporary satisfaction.
Yep.
Why I do it? Because
And then
that
you regret it
temporary,
after.
I
Of
regret it.
course you
I
do.
regret it.
Because now
Yes.
you feeling the reaps of it.
I
You know
feel
what I
it,
mean?
and I don't feel good. And then that's when I go through that. What's that word again that we talked about in the previous episode?
Catastrophize, honey.
Oh, look at
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Okay,
I
catastrophize.
I
Yeah.
love that word now. So yeah, we definitely go through a catastrophe.
There you go.
Your
Right.
body does when you
Yes.
do eat too many chicken McNuggets,
Dang.
French fries, and dipping it in. Okay,
The bad foods taste so
but that's
good.
and the
they're
bad
in your
foods.
face.
They're in their face.
No,
And
okay,
they
They
but
are
for
in
half
your
the time.
face.
But what people have to understand is that these foods is all marketing, like you know,
Absolutely.
and they're loaded with preservatives and
Salt
fillers
and sugar.
and
The
sugars and things that your body can't break down naturally. It's constantly having to fight. You know what I mean? To figure out where do I put this because this don't belong in my
Right.
liver or kidney or heart, good for my blood or my brain or whatnot. So this is how degenerative diseases and stuff
Oh
start
my
to
gosh.
develop. You know what I mean?
So-
High blood pressure, cholesterol, all that stuff. I mean, especially people of color. You know what I mean? Like we
Right.
have to
Yes.
be mindful of what's around us, and because that's socioeconomics shows us that this is all that's available to us. Like
And
not-
it is a fight.
right?
It really is a fight because corporations, large businesses have done research
Ooh, I could talk about that
on
all day. Yes.
what it takes to get us addicted,
Absolutely.
right? And so most of us are addicted to sugar, salt, and fat.
Yep.
Correct.
And so they put whatever chemicals or whatever in the food at the restaurants and that's going to have that sugar, salt, and fat, the chicken McNuggets
Oh my
to
gosh.
keep you coming back.
It's developing an addiction.
Yes,
People are-
absolutely.
it's actually an addiction.
It is.
I'm
bad
addicted
eating.
to
Your sugar,
chicken McNuggets.
It's the McNuggets with all those bad
McDonald's is the
saturated
worst,
fats.
And
Gosh,
cheese
and
is
cheese.
also in that
Oh.
list from some of my documentaries.
Yeah.
But it
Okay.
also, when you eat these items, they hit the same part of your brain that heroin does.
Wow.
And
I
so
believe it.
that's why you get that addiction. That's why some people literally on the commercials, they have the cheese and they make it string like this, and your body, you're like, ooh, that looks so good. It's
Yeah.
addicting.
Yeah.
I think that's
totally addicting.
I think that's called, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Carmen, is it dopamines that
Yes.
are being released?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
I
the
knew what that was.
dopamines is that feel good chemical,
It's that
Yes.
feel-good
right?
chemical.
Yes.
So when you eating all this sugar and all that stuff, oh, you feel good and you want
Yes.
more of that. So you
Yes.
crave it, you yearn it, and then you become addicted. And then next
And
thing
you
you
need,
know,
you need more and more of it each time to
Yes.
get satisfied.
Yes.
To
So
get
where-
that fix.
So
to get
yeah,
that fix,
exactly.
right?
So where you had this box of candy, and back in the days, you used to can eat like a fourth of it and be satisfied. Then you got to eat half of it. Then you got to
Okay.
eat all of it to get satisfied.
then
you
you going
need
back to the
more.
store and
Yes,
getting more.
Exactly.
But
Because you
everything's
need that
supersized
addiction.
now,
Right.
though. Everything is much bigger. The
And you need
the
more.
packaging, you need more because
still
you
need more
just
of that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, it's like
Sugar
a slow.
definitely
It's a
makes you
slow
crave,
kill
yeah.
for us, ladies. It's
It
a slow
is.
kill.
It is.
And so
very.
that's why I feel like this episode, this topic is very important because we need to, share these facts
Mhm.
and, how to go about, especially busy entrepreneurs like
Right.
ourselves.
Right.
We can't fuel our bodies with sugar and chicken nuggets and
Sure
fries and soda. You know what I mean? You need that good stuff. And we're going to get into that in a minute.
Yes.
But, so have you, why do you think it's so hard for people to realize that, you know what, this ain't serving me, this is too much? And what do you think should be their first step to wellness?
I think sometimes it's your surroundings as well. I mean,
Mhm.
we're around everyone that, eats everything. It's kind of hard to go against the grain.
Mm-hmm.
So, you kind of, you go to every event you go to someone's house, any kind of thing is always surrounded around what? Food.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fattening food. Like my husband always says, chicken can't stand a chance. Chicken don't get a chance because every culture loves some fried chicken, right?
Mhm.
And so it's really hard because this is what you see. This is your go-to. This is the fast food restaurants when you're an entrepreneur and you're going from place to place,
Mhm.
and it's kind of hard. So the first step, I think, is that you just have to sit back and you have to say, what do you want? What are your goals for yourself? How do you want to feel? And just take it step by step by step.
Yeah, I think too that's a very good point, but you should also say, how do I want to look? Do I want to look this way because I look this way and I feel this way, so it's off. So looking and feeling to me is, one.
But sometimes I've seen the slimmest people that
Yeah.
Are not as
Yeah.
healthy as well.
Yeah.
So
You can
in
hide
the,
it.
Right. In the beginning, like a few years ago, when I had got to a weight that I was like, nah, this is just ridiculous. I was looking at the outer appearance. Okay. But then as time went on, and then like currently, I no longer look in the mirror at what I look like, but it's more about how I feel internally.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
so that's what
true.
my motivation is how do you feel? And then when you're eating those right foods,
Mhm.
that weight's going to come off automatically. So you're going to get the outcome, physical outcome that you may be looking for if you're focusing on the inside.
No, that's true. That's definitely, that's where it should start
Yeah.
for sure. But like you said,
Most of
people
us
are always
visual.
fixated because, images, especially with social
Exactly.
media, like you're always comparing yourself. You're comparing your outer appearance to everybody. So they do things radically, to get to that look or that weight.
Or like me, I'll
You know
get
what I mean?
I'll do a little lookbook thing for myself, or look at YouTube, some influencers or people that say, "Oh, I lost this much," to get remotivated, pray about it. Like, I'm tired of this. So let me get a routine together and not just jot it down. Be like one day at a time. And Lord, give me the strength to get through this workout. And not just leave out for any reason or So it just recenter, look at some videos, look at some stuff. Positive magazines, if you're a magazine person, YouTube, anything, Instagram, you can find some good body images, and not just like to look at other people and say, okay, I can get like this, like I can, work to that.
Yeah.
So for me, that helps.
And stay away from
that's
the
good.
crash diets. that you can't
Oh, for
maintain.
sure.
Depending on how much time you get to that event, but they're not. So, but
Just wear a girdle, girl. I'll put 5 of them on if I have to.
Yeah. You are queen for that. I'm like, how many you have on? Jesus.
Oh, don't
I
go
can't
telling her
breathe.
business.
Oh, no, she'll tell you.
problem.
She'll tell
No,
you.
just playing.
She'll tell you.
Like this.
But she's the one that can just drop weight so quick for an event.
wow.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just go juice for 3 or 4 days
Right,
and
so I'm
lose
saying,
the
depending on
weight.
if there's an event or a photo shoot or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that one. I'm not the one.
So I want to read another quote
Yes.
by
Okay.
Dr. Rowe. So she says, wellness is not something you wish for. It's something you work for.
Yeah.
Hello.
Put in that work.
Okay,
Gotta
gotta
put in the
put in
work.
that work. So with that said, like what's the work or how do you stay committed to your health goals? What is the work or the action you have to put to stay committed?
Showing up for yourself every day. Really,
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like
journal.
that.
You show up for yourself every day, no matter what. You can't make it to the gym. You do the home workouts. You do the squats. You do the refrigerator. You squeeze your buttocks and your calves in the grocery store line. You have to just
Not
whatever you have
grocery
to
store
do.
line.
Yeah, just while you're standing there waiting, you got to do it.
You mean
So-
squeeze the kegels or the butt?
She's like, you can do a workout
You lazy,
anywhere.
you're in bed doing the bridges. You
Copier.
Yeah, you have to.
I remember you telling me that
like
one
crazy.
time, and I was like literally standing at the copier doing like leg lifts. Simona was like, yeah, you can work out anywhere.
Keep moving, right? Your dumbbells, all this stuff.
Make
yeah.
every
Yeah.
moment count.
Make
That's
every
right.
moment
Yep,
count.
Make it
Yes.
a workout. For sure.
I
Yeah.
think people focus on the big goals.
Yes.
And that's what can frustrate you. So
that's a good
take
point.
little bitty goals. You may say, hey, I'm just going to show up to, I did Weight Watchers a long time ago when I got really
Oh,
frustrated.
you did?
I did. And I was
I
in my
did too.
master's program. I had gained 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Girl, you
Oh.
could snack on campus. But
Mm.
so by me saying I need extra help,
Yeah.
at that time, I went to Weight Watchers for me, and y'all go pay me, Weight Watchers. But I went to them, and they taught me how to read labels.
Oh,
and
good.
They taught
Yeah.
me
That's important.
very good skills that I use today. And
Nice.
so that's
Okay.
what I love. But take little goals first. It might just be 5 pounds. Don't give yourself a time limit, but just say, hey, I'm going to lose 5 pounds, and these are the little things that I'm going to do. When I get to those 5 pounds, yes, now let's do another 5.
Mm-hmm.
Small
Simona,
goals.
I know you done some transformations, challenges, and stuff like
Yes.
that before. Like, how did you? Because I would see you get up like literally like at 4:30 in the morning,
Oh,
5 o'clock
yes,
in the
I
morning,
see
be
her
at the
doing
gym at 5:30.
Yeah,
she's
she's-
killing it.
she
I
is
you
still
know what I
do
committed.
mean?
that now. I'm back
She-
on it. But you know what? A couple of years ago, I got fed up with myself, and my friend was saying, join this program, join this program.
Yeah.
And then I decided for my birthday that year, I said, I haven't eaten and drinking and partying the whole summer.
Yup.
I mean, I had a real hot girl summer, right? So I just said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pay for it. I paid, that'll really make me get up
Yeah.
and go. So I paid for the program, and I was like, I'm just going to show up every day. But before, right now when I'm unmotivated, I like to go in the morning and get it over with.
Yeah.
So my mind, I still get up
Yes.
at 5 and go.
Yeah.
Because I want to get it over with.
That's
I don't
when you
like
have
if
the
it's
most
later in the
energy,
day,
too.
I won't even feel like going.
Yeah.
I'll go do everything else. And like nighttime, it's just not me. So I like the early risers, and then I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And then I even have more energy. I notice even at work, I can stay awake the whole
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
if I go to
Yeah.
the gym in the morning.
Mhm.
So it just gives me more energy. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's being a part of a community
That's good too.
that exercises. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I've been working out with Get It Girl Fitness. Get It Girl.
Get It Girl.
I know them. Shout out
Yes.
to Get It Girl Fitness.
Shout out
yes.
to Get It Girl
She's
Fitness.
amazing.
Coach LT, just an amazing community
Okay.
that she has created, primarily women of color. We could go there, be ourselves, let our hair down, look any old kind of way. You know, it doesn't matter. And it's just a wonderful, supportive, warm community. She's going to challenge you. She's
There you
going to
go.
work with your, individual, what they call it, fitness level,
Right.
all of that. So trying to do it by myself, for me, I can't sustain it.
Yes.
So I'll do something at home, watching the YouTube videos, and that might last like a month. And then after that, I'm not doing anything. So what I've learned for me is that I need that accountability. I need the group to be expecting me to be there. And just because they're expecting me to be there, I'm going to show up.
Nice. Nice.
So
Yeah.
having that community, and even with eating, I'm
Really?
pescatarian. Yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'm pescatarian. And so, talking to people who eat the same way, or at
Okay.
least we're trying to,
Mhm.
is so supportive. Sharing recipes. Oh, what'd you make? What'd you put in that? How did you tweak this so that, we can eat it?
Yeah.
So having that someone else to talk to about it, and having that community has just been amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
Support
Yeah,
all
gyms or
Yeah.
a community, somewhere where people can motivate you back.
Yep.
is
You have
good.
to figure out what's best for you and
Yep.
your
Yeah.
schedule,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you have to make it work for each individual.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a partner too when I did the early program. But even when she couldn't go, I'd still go. I'm like,
Yeah.
I paid. And this is for me, whether she come or not. So
Well, that was
I
the
kept going.
accountability. You paid.
Right.
Yeah,
paid.
yeah,
I started
Yeah.
going without. I was like,
Accountability of
then I was like,
yourself,
I don't
yeah.
feel like getting up. I'm like, okay, you're not
Yeah.
responding to the text or the call. Okay, I'm still going. So
Mm.
yeah.
Well, speaking of working for it, so earlier, ladies, we did a little workout session.
Yeah.
How
Woo,
y'all
yeah.
feel?
Like
I
the
did
phone.
the adaptive version.
You did?
I'm a recreation
I don't know what that
therapist,
means,
so I did
but
an
she-
adaptive
yeah.
workout.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to get into that. But so we did a few exercises, and I wanted to demonstrate some exercises that busy professionals and entrepreneurs like ourselves can do anytime, any time of the day, anywhere. Like even if you're traveling or even in your office or like Simona here at the grocery store.
Or at the copier. Yeah.
And so I just wanted to go over again. So the first exercise we did was squats.
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
Now let me tell you, you women, we love doing our squats.
Yeah.
You
Do
know,
we
need
love
to-
it?
I mean,
No.
I
Buttocks,
think
buttocks.
because the results of it
Yes.
is it becomes like encouraging, empowering, and motivating.
Because you can
When
look right in them jeans.
Okay, you
Yes.
don't want no droopiness down here. So
Yeah.
the squats definitely target your glutes. So we all know the buttocks, our derriere, is that the whole muscle is our glutes. So you have 3 different glutes back there, and doing squats targets all of that. So there are different variations of squats. So we did the regular squats, which is you got to make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle. And then if you want more resistance, you could add a band,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, and walk side to side. Or if you don't have a band, you could just do the regular squats, but add that side kick that I showed y'all.
Okay.
The little side kick, add a
Yeah.
little kick to the side to kind of lift, your rotators, your hip area. So, but if you want more resistance, then add a jump. So we added that jump. So I don't know if
Ooh, that
you didn't do
jump.
that. She
I
did
didn't do
the
that.
beginner version. I guess that's what
no,
she did.
adaptive.
Adaptive. I'm
Adaptive,
sorry.
my darling.
Adaptive. Yes.
Yes.
Correct me. Yes. Adaptive. So we did the squats. So the
Yes, we
second
did.
one we did was planks. And it's so funny because a lot of older women don't think about planks. Like our women our age, because they think like, I'm not getting on the ground. Number one.
Can't get back up.
And number
sometimes.
2, my back hurt.
Yeah.
But see, what you have to understand is that the planks is how to improve and maintain your back, which
Yes.
is your spine,
Yes.
your posture, and most importantly,
Core.
your balance.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
But even the main thing, like you said, your core muscles,
Mhm.
which is where everything lives. That's your
Right.
energy, your air, your gut health, all of that. All of that is important. I definitely think planks works that because it's working your entire body. You may not know it, or you will feel it, but you may not know it, but it works your entire body from head to toe. So when you're on your forearm and you got your toes on the floor too, and your whole core area is up, back is flat, you're going to start feeling it.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely suggest start doing that all the time, ladies, but also to the audience, just start off with 30 seconds and then increase the increments to another 30 seconds. So now you're up to a minute. Next thing you know, you're up to 2 minutes. I used to do the plank challenge with my kids, and they would struggle for just 30 seconds. But every time we do it,
Yes.
they up to 2 to 3 minutes now.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's building your endurance
muscle.
and so all of that is being like it's improving and you just feel good. And you will sweat too. You ain't just because you're not running or moving, you're gonna sweat. So speaking of sweat, so the last one that we did was cardio. So some type of cardio. And we all know that cardio targets our cardiovascular system. So that is heart health, right?
Yes.
So the heart is responsible, of course, for delivering blood and oxygen and all that good stuff to our entire body. So, when you're stagnant or living a sedentary life, nothing is moving. You know what I mean? So you have to move your body in order to get all of that delivered to the main parts of your body, all your main organs, I mean.
Yeah.
So cardio, like what kind of cardio y'all do? Like jumping jacks, other
I
cardio
walk.
that we
I
do.
walk too.
You just a regular walk?
I do
Yeah.
a speed walk and I do biking.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love burpees. So
Yeah.
I love the burpees, but we did the regular jumping jacks. But if you want to intense it up a little more, do some burpees. Just run in place. Get a jump rope.
Yeah.
It's so easy to
yeah.
just
Yeah.
sweat in place.
I heard that jump roping and jumping jacks, those are like one of the best forms of cardio. One, because you can just do it right then and there.
Instantly. And you don't need
doesn't
anything.
cost, you don't need anything.
You don't need
yeah.
any weights. You don't need to be in the gym. You don't need extra stuff on your body or whatever. It's just your body weight and the resistance from your body weight is
So
what
for me,
gets
because
that.
I had 3 knee surgeries,
Oh,
I don't do any jumping. I don't do any of
Yeah.
that. It's not that I'm being lazy. I just can't. So the best workout for me, if I
Yeah.
have that, if I'm accessible to that, is a swimming pool. So swimming
Swimming is
my
great cardio.
Swimming is
favorite
best.
Yeah.
cardio.
Full body.
because
Oh,
it
man,
works
that's amazing.
Every muscle in your
Yeah.
body, and I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
That's good.
I
mean,
do the treadmill, the elliptical, and then I swim when I can. But I
Yeah.
do love swimming.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
yeah, I love
We got
I
two.
love doing things. I love biking. Like, you know what I used to do, ladies? I was I'm still big on it too, but indoor rock climbing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I'm actually part of a gym.
I was gonna say, did we
That, it worked. Do you go, Dr. Carl? We need to go together.
I would love to go with you.
I'ma call
yes.
you
We
next
did
week.
something. What did we do? We were at some kind of circus or something that we did.
Trapeze.
Trapeze.
Oh, I've done trapeze. That's fun.
It
Why
was
did
so
I go?
fun.
I think I was hungover. I couldn't do it. I had to tap out. I forget what we
Indoor
even
rock
did. What
climbing
did we
is
do?
It was so fun. Yes, and
Not
my
for me.
abs were sore the next day and the day after.
Yeah.
Because as you're swinging your legs up to get on the bar, you're using
Your core.
your core.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. It's like we use our bodies and we don't even know it.
It was so
Yeah.
challenging, though.
Oh,
it
I'm
was
sure it
very
was,
challenging.
Especially being hungover. You're so silly.
Now, what's your go-to? Because as long as I've ever known you, you've done group training.
Yes.
So, what is your go-to cardio?
Jumping jacks, jumping rope,
Mm-hmm.
jogging,
Yeah.
Yes.
as well. So those are probably the top
yeah.
Yeah.
3.
For cardio.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I also feel like just make it fun too.
Yes.
Any type of
Whatever works
cardio,
for
make it
you.
fun. Like I love getting on my mountain bike.
Yes.
I got Juju on the back, you know what
Aw.
I mean, in his little crate, and we just be rolling down the trails. And
Yes.
it's just, and because you're connected with nature too,
Mhm.
I
so
love
it
being
just makes
outside.
it an experience. You know what I mean? So, just and working out, especially if you go to the gym and you're trying to achieve a goal and stuff like that, it's hard work. It's
Yeah,
like
it is.
it's like a job. No, it is a job.
Yeah.
You know, and I just feel like you have to be in that mindset of wanting it. You have to want it, and you have to, most importantly, you have to make this a lifestyle.
Yeah, plan it in your schedule.
That's the thing. And I think the older I get, the harder it is
Oh,
to
girl.
bounce back. Like I was never one to struggle with weight. You know, I could just, cut back on some things and I'll get back. But it's harder now. This weight that's sticking around the midsection and your back, everything has just changed. So making it a part of your daily life. I mean, it's work. It's and it's hard work. It is
Yeah.
hard. So I'm going to look into having an accountability partner
And
or
you
joining
should.
a group or something like
Yeah.
that
You
We
because
should.
did group training in the past with Ty,
Yeah.
and we used to go to the park and
yeah,
the park playhouse
I would
and
do
look.
well then, right?
Yeah, we would just because we had to meet up. We had that accountability group waiting on
Yeah.
us, and we paid.
Sometimes
and,
that's what it
so-
takes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Sometimes that's what it takes to kick it off. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Dr. Carmen, she likes the community because that keeps you motivated, right? And keeps you going and inspired.
And the
So-
results are showing, by
And
the way,
then-
because
yeah.
you are looking
Dr. Carmen's
amazing.
great.
Like
Always.
amazing. I'm like, okay, you know what? I better
Now
stop
you-
playing.
now-
motivation.
That's my motivation. Let me stay out
Right.
that McDonald's line.
And grill you some chicken.
Grill
Okay,
some
we-
chicken. Yeah.
For me, it's opposite though. I actually have to eat well first.
Mm, mhm.
Because
Oh, okay.
because eating is what gives me the fuel and what makes
Oh,
me
for
alert
sure.
and want to work out.
Yeah.
And so I have to eat right first, and then I'll get into that good exercise routine.
That's
Yeah.
true. Because if I eat something heavy, I'm definitely not going to the gym.
Right.
It'll throw me off for
Exactly.
2-3 days. If we go eat
Yeah.
some soul food, Mexican food, my favorites, like I will, like I'm like,
Well, you have to
probably
eat.
Monday. If, Saturday. It's probably or Tuesday. It makes you sluggish. You're like,
Yeah,
I'm
it does.
tired.
It
Yeah,
does.
It's hard
It
to
does.
step back.
Well, you have to eat correctly. Let me say that. You have to eat correctly because you're burning calories. So you can't exercise and don't have no gas.
Right.
You know what I mean? In your
Right.
tank. You gotta
Yes.
have the right nutrients.
Feel it right.
You know, to do that. So
Speaking
speaking
of
of
which.
that, yeah. So speaking of that, I want to read one more quote by Dr. Rowe, and she says, "Adopt a meal plan
Yes.
and a movement plan that you can live with right now."
I like that.
Yeah?
I like that.
Do you do meal planning? Do any?
So I'm starting to do it. Like
Oh,
I will fall
good.
off, but I'm
Yeah.
starting to do it, and it has in my efforts to cut back.
Okay, we know.
Meal planning has definitely
Oh, good.
helped out making those meals, and it's saving me from going through the drive through and spending extra money and stuff. Stop laughing.
I meal plan too in the past, but I go out a lot and do a lot of things. So I do know how to order from a restaurant menu.
What do you order?
Sometimes a salad, or if I go
There
to
you
Mexico,
go.
like fajitas without the tortillas and the rice and beans.
Wait, they have you can have a fajita with no tortilla?
Well, you don't get all the extra stuff.
That's
You
if you
have
don't
the-
bring it.
Yeah,
No,
you'll bring
oh,
the
Oh
vegetables.
yeah,
and
don't
the-
even bring it to the table.
But
huh?
sometimes I can say, okay, I'm gonna go in there and order this, and then I'm like, oh, that looks good, and then mess up. But when I'm in a really focused state, I will say, just greens and even at a soul food, greens and okra and shrimp or something like that, greens and just green beans and some grilled chicken or Everton Jones, barbecue place. I'll have just the meat and vegetables and a salad. And the Spanish places too, just the grilled vegetables and salad.
Yeah.
And the stuff.
Well,
and
if
I'm
your
like, no
vegetables
chips,
don't
none
have
of
a bunch
that.
of pork in it.
No,
All
no.
that meat in it. Okay.
So I love this quote.
Oh, but you can have
Okay.
protein though. You can have protein, like meat and vegetables. Yeah, grilled.
So I love this quote
Okay.
about, creating a plan that works for you right now.
Yes.
Right? And you can always modify it later.
Right.
But GeeGee, what are some small realistic changes that we can make to, start a habit of healthy living?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. So I think the first thing to do is to evaluate your own kitchen, your pantry, and see what's in there that you're not supposed to be eating or having. So to really kick off the right nutrients or to obtain optimal health in what you eat, you got to clear the junk away.
Yes.
Okay? And then, so that's first for me, and what I always used to tell my clients and students. Plan. So plan as well, but also create a schedule. Like what is, have a plan for the week. What are you going to eat for breakfast, your snack, lunch, your snack, dinner, and your time. So you're allocating your time and what to eat is important as well, because we're all busy. So when it comes to being busy, also too, you don't have to cook no gourmet meal. You know what I mean? Or big fancy breakfast. You don't have to have the steak and eggs with bacon on the side and your toast and coffee and mimosas and juice and all this stuff.
Oh man.
It could be.
I know.
Sorry, maybe on Sunday. But for me, when I started this lifestyle, it was like developing quick, healthy options. And so one of those options I want to recommend is smoothies.
Yes.
Ooh, love
Okay.
them.
And so smoothies are really important because they actually obtain all the nutrients, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, everything you need in one beverage. So it's liquid. It's basically everything liquefied, and you drink
One
it.
day.
And that will fuel you
Yep.
for the rest of the day.
It does.
And it really does. And you can also make it a meal plan by, a meal replacement, sorry, a meal replacement by just adding like some protein powder or, nuts or other monosaturated fats like avocado and stuff like that. That too is good for also weight management. So I have a surprise for all of you ladies. Speaking of smoothies, workout plan, I could do that another day.
Okay.
But, so speaking of smoothies, I made one of my favorite smoothies for you, and I call this the Summer Green Smoothie.
Summer
Summer
green.
green
Yes, so
smoothie.
you know it's hot.
Okay,
It's hot. It's hot.
Green
It's
is
hot
my
right now.
favorite.
Yeah, and green. I think so people have to also understand that green smoothies are super popular because.
The hell?
Okay, pause. So green smoothies are really, really popular because the green holds that pigment, which is called chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll is usually from the plants. So the blood of the plant. So we got Percy coming through with y'all smoothies, ladies.
Hey.
I want you to have a sip. Pass it around. Dang, Tamika. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Shake it up a little bit, ladies. Yeah, shake it up. Shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Who doesn't have one? Oh, Carla.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So shake it. Yeah. Sorry.
She's looking at this smoothie.
Yeah, so
Right.
shake it up
What's
a little
in here?
bit.
What's
So
in here?
basically, there are a couple of things in here
Okay.
I managed to put in the blender. So you definitely need a blender to make a smoothie. So I'll talk about smoothies and juices, the difference of that. But blending is still putting in all the fiber of the produce. So that's good for your digestion.
Can we
So-
have some now?
Yeah, sip it. What y'all
I
think?
already
Girl, I thought we had to
started
pray
sipping,
first.
Oh, she already
baby. Sure
Pray
did.
first.
Sure did.
So anyways, so green smoothies is good for your
Oh,
like,
this is
just,
good.
just fueling your body first thing in the morning. You need that
Absolutely.
energy, you need mental
This is the
clarity,
best
right?
thing in the morning.
Yeah, that is, I love smoothies in the morning, and I also use I make smoothies for my pre-workout.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna incorporate it, incorporate your fitness routines every day, you can use this
When
for
I'm on
pre-workout.
track, this is the first thing I have.
Oh, good. So inside,
Good.
ladies,
Yeah, what's in it?
so we have kale.
Kale.
And we all love a
protein.
good kale. That's what gives this smoothie that green color. And we all know that it has good fiber. It has fiber in there and has vitamin A and vitamin C. So that's all good for our skin and our eyes and all of that stuff. And it has vitamin K too, which prevents blood clotting. So that's why kale is really good. I mean, I eat kale every day. I could eat it plain, but kale is definitely in the smoothie.
Nice.
So and then we have our vitamin C booster, which is the orange and the lemon. So
Okay.
it may taste a little citrusy.
I love it.
I taste
You could taste a little citrusy.
That's the
in
summer.
it.
The
Yeah.
summer in there.
And we all know vitamin C. We need vitamin C because that helps with our collagen. We know
Yes.
we need that good skin. We don't want that droopy skin. Maintain our youthful, our youthness.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, y'all.
This is
y'all
good.
tearing it
This
up.
is
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Good.
So
Summertime
guess what
fine
else
with
is in
these.
it? Can you taste any other fruits in it? I'm gonna let you guess
Apple.
real quick. Green apple.
Mm-hmm.
So we have green apple in there, which is also good for, it has vitamin C and it gives it that little, balance in the taste, as well as green grapes.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there's another fruit, veggie in here that's for hydration. Can you guess what that is?
Cucumber.
Yes, ma'am.
I know my
Cucumbers and green grapes are also in this particular smoothie because, again, that is good for hydration because it's hot.
Right.
Hence, summer green smoothie.
Yeah.
So, and then
hot juice.
the last one that you guys didn't, I don't know if you guys could taste
Pineapple?
it, but there is pineapple. I
thought
forgot about
pineapple,
that.
but I wasn't
There's
sure.
a little bit of pineapple, but the one that I dumped in there is mango. And come on,
I love
so
mango.
mango is technically king of the fruits because it's so versatile and rich and
Really?
juicy.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's all in there, and that's packed with anti-inflammatories and antioxidants and all that stuff. This smoothie, you get it all.
All in one meal.
All, and it takes not even 10 minutes. Prep, You can even put it in a Ziploc bag, all the ingredients, and then in the first thing in the morning, just dump it in your mix it with your liquid. The liquid that I use in this smoothie is just purified water and some ice cubes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, to give it more
Yummy.
freshness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So
So-
I do have a question.
Mhm.
How long does this last? Like, can you make your smoothie for a week and just put it in
No.
these little? Okay.
No, so technically anything that's non-perishable, like smoothies, juices, things like that, typically have a shelf life of maybe, I would say 3 days max. But
Okay.
I like to digest it or take it as soon as it's made, because that's where you'll get the optimal,
Okay.
Yeah.
optimal nutrients in it. So take it right away, because those nutrients and everything that's in there that you need is living. It's alive. Because once it starts oxidizing, it's gonna go away. It's not gonna be
Right.
as nutritious or as
Right.
Yeah.
So this
Mm-hmm.
is different too, because I had your 72-hour juice cleanse before.
You
But
did?
These are different, right? You don't remember?
Yeah, so that was juices.
Juices,
So
right.
juices is different. That's where we extract the fiber and pulp from the
Right.
produce. This incorporates everything. So this has the pulp, fiber, everything, which is good for digestion. So it's still very beneficial to
Okay.
do both.
And
Yeah.
I tell you, for people that's just starting, they're going to feel hungry after this. But if
Yes,
you
they
kind
are.
of try to get through it, just try to get through it in a few days, this will actually fill you up.
It will
And I take
develop
this
hunger
and
pains.
I'm totally like satisfied. For a
Well,
while.
what happens is people's digestive system is constantly being activated.
Mm-hmm.
So when you drink liquids, your digestive system has nothing to break down. This is actually going straight to your blood. So it's fueling your body from the liquids. So it don't need to go through your digestive system, your intestines, and all of that stuff. It just goes boom straight to your blood, fuels you up, gives you energy, and removes all those toxins and anti-inflammatories and everything like that.
This
So
is
you like
good.
it?
This is
Yes.
really good.
Thank you,
Yeah.
G2 juices.
Ah,
G2
so,
juices.
so speaking of smoothies, we
Okay.
want to give our audience a challenge. So step 1 is to try it. So again, we want to ask the audience to make their own version of the smoothie that y'all just had, and we'll put the ingredients in the description and whatnot, and also recreate your favorite healthy go-to meal as well. Step 2 is to move it. So choose one of the exercises that we did or your own, and just do that every day and see and see how you feel. 5-10 minutes a day, couple sets each is good. Yeah, and do that with step 2. So step 3 is to reflect. So write down how you feel before and after too. And ask yourself, like, what shifted? How do I feel? Were you surprised? Is there anything else you need to help you develop more motivation or inspiration or anything like that? So so make sure you share your picture, tag us and tag Mind Our Business Podcast on Instagram or here on YouTube. Let us see what you're working with. Let's motivate each other. You guys are still
Yes.
sipping on that smoothie.
No,
Yes,
Yes.
mine is
Oh,
done.
yours is done. Okay. Well,
Before we go,
before we go, we definitely want to give a shout out to
Yes.
Percy.
Yes,
Percy
thank you,
Robinson.
Percy.
Thank you for always holding it down for us behind the camera.
Yes.
So until the next episode, stay true to yourself and let's
Mind our business.